Hi everyone, Misilla here. I hope that you guys had a nice holiday season. We sure did, but of course it's been busy, such a busy time of the year. So I'm going to be growing some microgreens during the winter time to keep me busy indoors since we can't really go garden outside. I'm in the Pacific Northwest Zone 8. It's in the middle of winter. We've gotten some snow the past couple of weeks, so it's been pretty cold here, and I hope that you guys are staying warm. So today we're going to be growing some it's a sprouting seeds mix, and I bought this from toddseeds.com, but I think it was a store on Amazon.com, so I'll be providing the links below. So when you are growing microgreens or sprouting seeds, you want to make sure that you buy certified sprouting seeds. That way you can make sure that it does not have any pathogens, and also it'll prevent any foodborne illnesses. So you want to make sure you purchase the certified organic and sprouting seeds, and I'll provide the links below again. So that's what I'll be planting today. And this is a combination of broccoli, clover, red radish, and alfalfa. And for my potting medium, I will be using coconut coir. So I also purchased this on Amazon.com. I'll provide the link below again. I like this brand. This is called Sponge Ease. And little brick here. I think it's like a 6x6 and about 1.5 inches thick a square of coconut coir. I left it soaking overnight in the bag that it came in. So I'll be squeezing out the excess water, so it's not soaking wet in my growing container here. But coconut coir will retain moisture, so that way it'll help with germination. And I'm not going to be adding any fertilizers or perlite because I'll be harvesting the microgreens when they're about 1.5 to 2 inches tall. So within about a week and a half to 3 weeks, depending on the variety that you plant. So when you're harvesting microgreens, you can harvest them as soon as you see the first set of true leaves, or you can harvest them a little earlier when you see the baby leaves, the first baby leaves that you see. So anyways, I'll be using these food containers that I saved. So I'm just reusing containers that I have already in the house. Here's another one here. You only need a container that's about 1.5 inches to 2 inches tall. So this is about, I think, 10 inches long and about 6 inches wide. So we'll go ahead and put some coconut coir in our container here. So let me show you a closer look. Roll up my sleeves here. So I'm just grabbing my coconut coir from my bag, squeezing out the excess moisture. So again, there's going to be plenty of moisture in this potting medium since I soaked it overnight. And my container does not have any drainage holes, which is fine. You can poke some holes on these and make sure you have a draining pan on the bottom of it. But since I'm going to just give it a little bit of water, I'm going to just misting it in between and not going to overwater. I think I'll be okay, and most of the water will evaporate anyway. Go ahead and sprinkle our seeds on top thickly. And we're going to go ahead and mist it with some water before we cover it up. Put our cover on here to keep the moisture in there. We're all set. We'll just wait a few days, and you can keep this covered until you see them sprout. So once you see them germinate, you can go ahead and take off the cover and place your tray under a light source. I'll be using my fluorescent lights, and I think I have the T5 fluorescent tube shop lights, which is ideal for growing plants. My lights has a color temperature of 6500 kelvins, which is similar to daylight. So that's the I think the best light source you can use for growing plants indoors. So if you can get a hold of any fluorescent lights, you can even use the compact fluorescent bulbs, which is a little cheaper than buying the tube lights or the shop lights. If you have a smaller space, you can use it as well. Or if you have a south-facing window where you can get enough light, at least 4 to 6 hours, I think that'll work as well. So stay tuned for an update, and we'll see how they do. It'll be a few days, and then we'll show you how they're doing. And also, one of the great things about growing microgreens is that they are so good for you. They are very nutrient dense, much more nutrient dense than their mature counterparts. By growing microgreens at home, you can save a lot of money too. Microgreens are pretty expensive if you buy them. So you can grow them easily in your own home and enjoy them. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that you guys found this tutorial helpful, and we'll see you again soon. Happy gardening!